What is up, and welcome back to one of the hottest days probably this whole summer in Calgary. It is 36 right now. It's supposed to get to 37, and as soon as you step out in the sun, you absolutely melt. But anyways, it is a really nice day. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's a little bit smoky because we're getting a lot of smoke blowing over from BC, all their wildfires, and similar to what's happening in California right now, but it's not too bad. I think I'm gonna go shoot some photos with Project Daily because I do have to take off this paddleboard that we have. I gotta deflate it and get it ready. I am taking it this weekend, so I have to unpack it and unroll it. So I thought, even though we're probably not gonna get photos I want, because the boat launch where I actually wanna go is gonna be packed today. It's a Friday afternoon. Everyone's gonna be out on our little tiny lake. So we probably won't be going out and shooting there, but we might go to the other side of the park where we do our cars and coffee if I can get a parking spot there. Also, I have a question for you guys. You guys are gonna help me answer something if I want to do it to Project Daily or not. So what I've been thinking lately is we have these two wipers, as most cars do. And I've seen a lot of cars do a single wiper, so they'll take this wiper off right there and then put a bigger blade on that one and extend the arm all the way around and have it about 30 degrees at its lowest point. What do you guys think of that? I don't know, I've been conflicted if I want to do that. I don't drive this car all the time, so it probably wouldn't get much rain, so I wouldn't be too worried about driving in the rain. But I don't know if I like it or not, so I want to hear what you guys have to say and if I should do it or not, and then when I get back we'll figure out how I should tackle it, because I will be painting and sanding down these arms anyways because they are annoying me and they just don't look the greatest. I'm not gonna clean off the car is clean. It's been sitting in the garage for the last couple days anyways. All I gotta do is pull this cloth out so I don't have an orange cloth underneath in the photos, pull these tight, and we're good to go shoot some photos. Every time I start it, it just sounds amazing. It never gets old. Even though it's 36 and I have a great AC, gotta roll down all the windows. So we're at where we're gonna shoot. It's literally the same place we do cars and coffee. Then I'll probably move farther down, but I'm gonna toss on this lens right here. You guys have seen a lot of photos with it, so it's a pretty much like a Chinese f1.1, so super wide open aperture, fully manual lens. It only focuses up to, or it focuses from infinity to 1/2 meter. So I'm gonna put this on and I don't think I'll be able to vlog on it, but we'll see. So yeah, this is wide open and the closest focal distance, I'm like pretty much in focus kind of, but it's way too close. So it's definitely not a vlog lens. It is a 50 mil. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So this is pretty much like 5 meters away, and as you can see, it focuses to infinity, but it also focuses much closer. I haven't actually gave a review about this lens. Maybe we'll end up doing that because this is the nicest bokeh lens I've ever had. But as I said, it is all manual, so it does take some time getting used to it and finding that perfect focus, especially at 1.1. There's not a lot of room for error. And time to switch up the lenses. Now we got back on the kit lens and I can vlog again. So this lens actually is 3.5 to 5.6, 16 to 50. So it does go all the way to 50 mil, actually goes farther, but I do use it pretty much wide open, and I do pretty much use it at its lowest focal length because I do got that 50 mil, so I don't really need to use this 50 mil because it doesn't even give that super creamy bokeh. So we'll go back and we'll shoot now a couple photos with this lens, and then what I'm gonna do is just move down to the end here where there's a little bit closer to the water, and then I think we'll probably be done. No parking sign there and a no parking sign behind me. If we do it quick, we can get a shot. I just want to right by the water. So we're gonna do that quickly. Leave the car running so we don't get in trouble. That's the shot right there. The only issue is I'm definitely not supposed to be here. probably wondering why I didn't go paddleboarding when it's so hot out. Well, I have to go drain the air and then roll it up. And when I roll it up, it needs to be dry. When the smoke tends to come down and we actually get like a nice blue sky, we'll actually go shoot some like evening photos, because golden hour is literally the best time ever to take pictures. But a lot of times with the smoke, we don't get a golden hour. Kind of like for 5 minutes and then it's gone and dark. So we'll be taking this off, same thing, just using these blue straps, just literally press them down and they undo. And then it's pretty much the easiest thing ever undoing this. I might make a video about this because this is the coolest thing ever. And once again, it's from Costco. If you guys have shopped at Costco, you know how awesome it is. Anyways, let's get the board off and then get it deflated and all packed up to go. And there, what was once on my roof is now in that bag with everything else that is needed. It packs it really conveniently if you don't have a roof rack, which the Forester does not for now. And eventually, if you're putting a paddleboard, you might as well get a hard style one instead of an inflatable one. But inflatable one, for the price and the usability, is awesome. Anyways, I have one more thing to do. I'm just going to go quickly check over the Forester. I probably won't video that much. I'm just going to check all the stuff, like all the fluids, make sure there's no leaks, check the tires, check the lug nuts, and then just pack a couple things for that. There it is. It reached 37, the hottest temperature ever in Calgary. Anyways, in this 37 degrees heat, I am trying to fix probably the worst designed Subaru thing ever. That guy. The battery hold down, it goes here and here, and the problem is you gotta hook it underneath on a little metal pallet in a little metal hole and then tighten up before it falls back out of it. And it's so difficult. It's probably the most annoying thing ever. So I just gotta do that, and then all the fluids are looking good so far. Just gotta check oil, and then transmission fluid and front diff fluid. So all the fluids check out, don't mind that buzzing, it must be the neighbor's vacuum. All the fluids check out, there's no leaks and everything looks good. I was missing the battery tie down, so I did put it, but I was missing a bolt, so what I ended up doing is you do a zip tie, you tighten it right up, and you can actually use a zip tie as a bolt. These are the most annoying things ever, as I said, but honestly, you just gotta use a little mirror or something, find the hole, and once it's in the hole, it's all good. So the Forester is all good to go, but before I leave you guys, I got one little thing to show you. If you guys were keen and watched the time lapse, there was one little sneak peek, and boom, there it is. We got the front lip for the STi. I ordered it like last month, like early last month, and it just got here because it ships from the States and then it ships to me. Now we got this. I'm just gonna open this up for you guys so you guys can get a little bit of a sneak peek, and then I'll leave you at that. Yo, the lip for the STi. This is made out of a more flexible polyurethane, so it should be able to bend and flex. Also, it's extremely hot, so this stuff, when it gets hot, it like completely is super flexible. But the main reason I got this is, as you can see, it lays flat, and that's what I want. Because the front bumper on the STi has this little part right here, actually, and this little piece right here creates a useless splitter when you put a splitter on. So once you put this on and then you put a splitter on that, you actually have a pretty functional arrow. So this is going in between the bumper and the splitter, and it's pretty self-explanatory, not much different than your typical front lip for your 04 STi. So that is it for today. We actually worked on both cars pretty much. We got some pictures with the 04 STi, and then we did a little maintenance on the Forester and just checked it out. But until next week, where we're gonna be doing some pretty awesome stuff, peace out and stay humble.